Good evening, Sanitarium mates and true believers. Righty-ho, bear with me there just for a second. I was just making sure everything was done. But it seems to be, so we're all good. Right, okay, we are playing some more Surviving Mars. Starting off a new colony and getting started with some mods as well. So, yeah, final checks, make sure everything's okay. Yeah, I should be okay. Right, okay, first things first, let's jump into the mod manager and look at the mods that I'm actually using. The first one we're looking at tonight is smaller buildings. Now, hey Snowman, welcome to the stream. Right, this is the first mod, the main mod that we're actually using tonight. This is from Bullet Magnet, who you may remember does the Spectra Technologies mods for City Skylines. I've promoted those in the past as well. I've shown them off in City Skylines streams. But he's actually decided to start doing Surviving Mars as well. So we're looking at those. Now what he's done here is to kick things off, he's looking at a few things for actually for your colonists. So he's updated the living quarters, the space bar, which I'll show you later is the big bar and restaurant, which is now serving food because it's a bar and restaurant, so of course it should be serving food. The diner, of course, also serves alcohol, great for having a nice little diner as well, so you can have a big space bar and a little diner. And he's added a wind turbine right now, which has a lot better production to it for a little bit more cost in general, but that's kind of negated by the other mods that I'm using. This is by a modder I've never heard of before, but I'm loving these mods as I'm playing with them. I played most of the day testing these out, making sure they were working. First we've got automated mines, so basically they need no colonists, and they don't need to be linked to a biodome, which is useful. Offers the possibility to operate the metal and precious metal extractors without colonists. Note, however, that these variants are expensive to purchase and maintain. They're also not as productive as those controlled by humans, but in the long run they work quite well. We've also got the factories as well, apart from the drone factory, which is disabled. The automatic polymer factory, the automatic machine parts factory, and the automatic electronics factory. When you set all of the mines and the factories up together automated, they produce what you actually need for each other and makes your colony drone-wise self-sufficient without needing humans. Because one of the things I've noticed while playing this is humans are a problem. They're a bit shit. So I try to...
Squishy.
They're not just squishy, they're actually a bit stupid. The AI isn't fantastic. It's one of the issues I had with City Skylines, which they fixed over a few patches, so hopefully they'll get it better. But, of course, Haemimont Games are pretty good at this, because they've done 5 Tropico games. So fingers crossed they will actually get this sussed. Right, so, the other ones I'm using are actually from Haemimont Games themselves. You've got the synthetic meat, which is adding a new farming crop. You've got quinoa and algae and all that sort of thing, but they've added synthetic meat. Funnily enough, Soylent Green isn't this. This is actually, for those vegans out there, it's like vegan bacon, that sort of thing.
Oh, meat substitute.
Meat substitute, yes, that's the one. And as it puts there, colonists can now pretend they're not vegans. There we go. And time capsule, which we won't use tonight because, well, frankly, because we're using a new, different area, which you'll find out more in a minute. When you select a site from a new mission start, if you have a save game at that site, the map will be filled with random objects from the last save game. These objects will depend on the save file. So that's nice and interesting. I've played a couple of those. I set up a couple to test it out, and parts of my old colony were there as broken down relics. In a way, kind of fun. In another way, I couldn't get rid of them, so they got in the way. So we're actually going to turn that one off. Although
so
we won't
you can't harvest them?
No, you can't actually harvest them. It's a pain in the butt. But, oh well, there we go. Right, so that's that done. Okay. Of course it does. Actually, no, cancel. Let's put it back on, because it's just easier. Right, it doesn't affect what we're doing anyway. Right, we're going for a new game. So, Okay, so when you start a new game, you have four options to go through. You've got the mission sponsor. The first one is International Mars Mission, which is the basic easy mode one. Starts with 4 rockets. Difficulty is very easy. Very good funding. Pretty good research. Rare materials prices are are okay. $25 million dollars per piece. Per ton, sorry, because it works out into... Yes, Snowman, vegan meat. That's a thing. Large rocket payloads, pretty good. These are the perks, by the way. Colonists never get Earthsick. Food supply from passenger rockets increased by 10%, 10 times. And rockets synthesize their own fuel, which means that they gradually rebuild their fuel supply, which isn't so bad. But we were looking for something a little bit harder. So let's... normal... Here's the hard. Church of the New Ark. Hard mode starts with 1 rocket. Funding of only 4 million, which isn't great.
In case you thought it was too easy.
Yeah. No research to start, which can be a pain in the butt. Rare material prices were only 20 million a ton, and starting applicants of 120, but we're not worried about that right now. All colonists have the religious trait, not so good. Birth rate is doubled, also not very good, because actually kids are a pain in the ass. And hydroponic farms produce performance are reduced by 50%, which is a drawback. Russia's not bad, to be honest, although it's got some great bonuses. However, it's got some drawbacks which I won't go into. And then you've got Paradox Interactive. Discover more breakthrough anomalies, researching a breakthrough tech grants applicants, and rockets require more fuel to launch, also a drawback. The rare material price is only 24, starting applicants, not so worried about that.
Oh, I like that. So the difficulty is actually who sponsors you.
Yeah, well, this is actually another thing that Bullet Magnet is looking at. He's actually thinking, because Spectra Technologies is the company that he made,
yeah, it's like
the
his
fake,
umbrella corp.
yeah, his umbrella corporation that he made for City Skylines mods. But now,
I imagine that'd be quite a big mod, though.
yeah, well, there's lots of different mods all under the same thing. But in this, you can actually put your own sponsor in. So he's working on his own sponsor at the moment, which we'll look at in another stream when he's around. But what I might do, because we don't want it to be too overly hard, because I actually want to play the game through the stream. Let's look at the normals. Space Y, not so bad. Start drone hubs. Start with additional drones. 50% cheaper. Advanced researches. Not so bad. Europe, not so bad. 5 extra starting technologies. And gain funding every time a tech is researched. Gain double if it's a breakthrough. That might be useful. India, 7,000 to start off with. 100 per day research. Rare materials 24 a ton. All building costs reduced by 20%. That could be useful. Bonus tech low G engineering unlocks the medium dome straight away, because they need lots of people. Yeah, let's go with India. Let's choose India.
Because they're a large country.
They are a large country, so they need to build stuff. Right. The commander profiles. These give you bonuses straight off the bat. Now, the one I'm going to go for straight away, although we'll look at some of the other ones, Oligarch, fuel production increased by 25%. Bonus tech, arcology, unlocks the residential spire. Hydro engineer, start with water deposit revealed. Domes consume 25% less water. Bonus tech, water reclamation.
Like 100 different scenarios you can play
yeah,
through.
you can go through them. It's like playing a good RPG where you're picking that starting character.
Yeah.
You're starting off with your traits as you start off the mission.
So definitely high replayability. Which
Yeah. Lots of different ways you can go through it, make it a bit harder. That's all. No, unfortunately, Bullet couldn't make it tonight, Snowman, which is a shame. What I am going to do is I'm going to go with Inventor. Rocket Scientist is pretty good. Start with an extra rocket. Bonus tech CO2 jet propulsion. Unlocks shuttle hub and long-range transportation. However, Inventor is useful to start. Drones are gradually optimized to work and construct faster until day 100. Bonus technology, autonomous hubs. Drone hubs no longer require power or maintenance. That makes them super, super useful. So we're gonna start with Inventor. The colony logo is just the colony logo. It's just a fun logo. I like the Mr. Handy. which is what they call the drones. But of course, that's not Mr. Handy that we know, of course. Paradox logo, Brussels sprouts, because that's a thing. Bio-robot. Let's go for don't panic this time, because we don't want to panic, do we? And mysteries. Let's go for a hard one. So, Marsgate, hard. The saddest aspect of life right now is the science fiction gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. From Isaac Asimov. The Last War. Mankind must put an end to war before we put an end to mankind. John F. Kennedy. Or Wildfire. The worst pandemic in modern history is the Spanish flu of 1918, which killed tens of millions of people. Today, how we interconnected the world is, it would spread faster. Bill Gates.
So what are those?
They create a mystery on the planet.
Oh,
something
for you
that
to investigate.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've got something to investigate whilst you're building your colony.
Yep. So what should we go for? Because we're going to go for a hard one. So Marsgate from Isaac Asimov, The Last War by John F. Kennedy, or Wildfire by Bill Gates.
What about The Last War?
Let's go for The Last War. Yeah. Okay. So the effects we've got right. We're going to be starting with 3 rockets. Difficulty normal. 7,000 credits to start. Research per day is 100. Rare metal price 24 per million. You're saying Isaac Asimov, Snowman. Let's have a look.
Oh, let Snowman pick that.
Yeah, let's go for Marsgate then. Okay, Marsgate, Isaac Asimov. So, right, we're starting with all buildings cost reduced by 20% because we've got Indian workers. Bonus tech low-G engineering, so we've got the medium drone dome straight away. Drones are gradually optimized until day 100. And autonomous hubs. The drones are no longer require power or maintenance. Okay, right. Now, this is the fun bit. We need to work out what we're going to bring with us. Now, we need... Let's just reduce all these straight away on our first boat. Right, we want some prefab buildings. We want drone hubs and moisture evaporators straight away. No, we can hold off on those. So let's go for that. We want an explorer and a transport straight away. And that's our boat full. That could be a problem, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, always got to go for the master of science fiction as well. Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, so we've got our rovers and we're ready to go. Okay, so here's the fun bit. We have the entirety of Mars available to us, guys. We can go pretty much anywhere. So, Dragon, choose 2 numbers.
How long are the numbers?
Between, I can't remember actually.
5.
Okay, so 5 south or 5 north?
Wouldn't that be minus
Pick
5?
north or south?
5 south.
5 south. Okay, so, and then pick east or west?
100 east.
Okay.
That's close enough.
Let's find it.
Can you not type them in?
Nah. There we go. 5 south, 100 east.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So that's going to give us pretty good metals. Medium concrete, but good water availability. Threats, we've got medium dust devils, medium dust storms, heavy meteors, but small chance of cold waves, which could be interesting. So that's not bad. The average altitude, 1,148 meters. Yeah, not bad.
Alright, well, if it all goes wrong, it's not my fault.
Topography is relatively flat and a mean temperature of -1 degrees Celsius. So I probably have to put heaters in. So anyway, right, let's start and see where we landed.
Dragon did good.
Dragon did do good. We'll see how the map looks in just a second now. Right, okay, so everyone at Mission Control is out of where we've done this, really, so because we did this on stream the other day. Okay, so here's the map that we're looking at. Right, okay, so that's not a bad looking map, actually.
Hey.
Not bad at all. So let's see our starting area. We're starting off with, we've got some metal deposit straight away. We've got concrete deposit. We've got some waste rock. Yeah, it's not so bad actually. So let's start opening the area out as well. And let's bring the shuttle down. Right, let's put it over here so it's out of the way. Speed things up a little bit. Okay, so come on boys, out you come. Gotta love the drones.
Ladybirds.
The ladybird drones, yeah. Right, okay, so let's let them out. And let's start building a landing port. So, first things first, we need some storage. Okay, one good thing about storage, doesn't cost anything, which is super useful.
Does that mean they just stick it anywhere?
No, you actually put it down yourself. You choose where it goes, but the depots don't cost anything to put down, so you can remove them, change them all, etc. Right. And let's put a dumping ground down. Okay, so first thing we need is power, because we're going to need to keep our rovers working. Now, let's look at the Spectra wind turbine. The normal wind turbine costs 3.2 concrete and 0.8 of a ton of machine parts, and has half a ton of machine parts for maintenance. But the Spectra one costs a little bit more, but is a bit better. But what we want to do first, because we have metal around, we're going to use the solar panels to get started. So, as they only cost metal, and there is metal here, so we can actually get that going. So, first things first, let's put 2 down, and we'll grow from there. We also need some power as well, power cable. Let's make it all nice and neat, shall we? There we go. Okay, so let's also put, because there's concrete and metal here, let's put the storage down for those. 1 metal, a couple of concrete, because that's a concrete deposit, and we want to start farming that straight away. Okay, so let's go to production and concrete extractor. Right, it's quite a bit there, so let's put 2 down and cover the bases on everything. And that's going to need some power as well. They need 5, so let's start with a... Yeah, let's start with a solar panel. And a power line to link them all up. Okay, so rovers are just working on that now. They'll get the power going there. Let's zoom in on them, watch them work. Ship to G6. Yes. It's exactly like battleships. Oh, I didn't start my my research. Right, transport optimization. No, actually, first thing we want is autonomous sensors. We want to get that going ASAP, because we want the sensors no longer cost power or maintenance, but they help with opening up the map. So we definitely want those down sooner rather than later. Earth Miles Initiative, increase research provided by the sponsor by 100, so that would double what we're getting right now. So we definitely want to do that. We're okay for high-rise buildings right now, because quite frankly we're not worried about that. We don't need water reclamation because we're not building a dome just yet. Transport optimization would be handy, so let's go with that. And we already have the dome open, so as you can see there's quite a lot you can open up throughout the game. So yeah, there's a lot you can do. Hey Bullet! Oh, good, he is here. If you want to come and join me on chat, Bullet, let me know and jump into the Discord voice chat.
I like the little symbols. Is that your storage?
Yeah, These are the storage racks. Each one is for a different storage, or you have a universal one, which you can put down for everything. And
So that overflow.
Yeah, literally that overflow. And the drones will actually fill this up, and they'll try and split it as evenly as possible. So there's a percentage. I think it's like 10% of each. Right, so the drones have done there. Let's call them back in.
It kind of looks like a circuit board, like with my limited knowledge of electronics.
Yeah. Right, okay, so they'll charge when the sunlight comes up. Let's get these done. Cool, I'll jump into the streaming voice chat. Just come in when you're ready. Right, there we go. Okay, so
Does he actually have permission?
Bullet does have Bullet has permission.
Oh,
yeah, he's in the.
Sorry, Mark. Yeah. Wrong person.
Do.
Just checking because you've done that before and said, "Come join me," and then they couldn't.
Ooh. Oh, good, and it's right next to me as well.
Oh,
Right.
Nominally.
And it's an unlock as well. So, let's have a quick look at. Oh no, that's not the one I want. Right, there are 4 different types of anomalies. You've got the eyeball one. These trigger events such as mysteries or even like the dust storms, meteor showers, etc. Research anomalies. They're instantly generating research points, anywhere between 1,000 and 1,500 research points. Then you've got the breakthrough anomaly, which is, these anomalies reveal a tech in the breakthrough tree, like people living longer, that sort of Soylent Green, that sort of thing. Because I got Soylent Green yesterday, that was hilarious.
Is it actually called Soylent Green?
It is actually called Soylent Green. And the tech anomaly, which is the one I just found, these anomalies enable specific techs to be researched, no matter their place on the tech tree. So it'll open up something fresh. So let's see what this one is.
So does that mean it saves you money on investing in tech research?
In a way, yes.
Okay. This is a very complicated game. I like it though.
A lot of these also appear, especially after something like a meteor shower or a dust storm, because they'll get either uncovered or or a meteor has landed that is weather events. That's the one. Yay, drones! The drones are so cute.
I do like the drones. I like the little ladybirds.
I'm looking forward to the Game of the Month art for them.
Oh god, yeah. We've got
Right.
Chan doing it this time.
Face Chan is doing the Game of the Month again. Right. Right, so that unlocked for me Drone Swarm and Low G Hydrosynthesis. Let's open that up and take a look. Yeah, so there we go, the next level. This is also randomized every time as well, guys, so this will be different every time you play. So it's not always the same starting things, it is something different every time.
When you unlock, you like the key, can you get the same and repeat it?
No, once you unlock it, you unlock it.
Okay, so it is procedurally generated.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
Right.
have a set order.
No.
I'm with you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm learning.
You are learning, because you actually want to play this as well, don't you?
Yeah. Saving up my pennies to get my own coffee.
Right. Now, we need some machine parts to actually make this work. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send that one off. Oh, no, it's not ready yet. Okay, never mind. Right, we're going to call in another one with some parts. So we've got 5,000 funding and we've got 50,000 kilo cargo capacity. So, go straight for Soylent Green. If it unlocks, I will get it straight away. The Snowman, definitely. Right, so we want polymers, machine parts, and electronics. And let's get
If
as
they're vegan though, does that mean they won't eat the Soylent Green?
Soylent Green is vegan because that's what they've been told.
That's dark, but I like it.
There we go. Right, actually no, let's go machine parts because we need those straight away for the concrete. Right. Oh, we've got another one open. So let's unlock that. Right. Let's actually also build so that we've got power during the night as well.
So you know that grid you see when you zoom out? Can you expand any further than that?
No, this is the entire play area for this map. What this does is each one, there's 2 levels to see the meteors coming down right
Yes.
now. Each time a meteor comes down, there's a chance that it will unlock another thing.
Yeah.
But what you do is it will give you an idea of your buildable area. Like that one, that's 100% buildable area, so you can build lots there. And there's a high chance for this sector to contain metals and concrete.
So once, say, you've completed that, I mean, I'm thinking like weeks in advance. You can't expand onto those bits, but you can land somewhere else.
No, this is it. This is the entire playfield for this map.
Okay.
You can't go anywhere else.
Oh, you'd have to start a new game.
Yes.
Okay, that's still quite a big area.
It is massive, and like you saw on the world map as well, you can pick lots of different places, and the maps are procedurally made, so there's quite a lot of different areas to go for.
The terrain's just kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm with it. Okay.
Right.
I'm learning.
Okay, so when they get here, we'll use the transport to bring the polymers down. So we're just waiting for the ship to appear now. 61% of the way. Now, what did I get for that one? Got a lot for that one. Right, so we got for that one decommission protocol, which means when we get rid of a building, we can get rid of it completely. Explorer AI, live from Mars, low-G turbines, and soil adaptation. Let's open those and check them out. So, decommission protocol allows the clearing of salvaged and destroyed buildings. Explorer AI, generate 100 research per day for each RC Explorer vehicle. Multiple vehicles result in the collaboration loss. Now, we definitely want to learn that one, because that would definitely help. So, let's just change that. There we go. What else did we get? Soil adaptation, that's the farm for the dome, produces food, large in-dome building in which work efficient and requires no power. And low-G turbines, polymer blades, which is a 33% increase in power for wind turbines, which I found out earlier does work on bullet magnets, Spectra turbines as well, which is really handy. Makes them really, really good. So, let's make sure we're still scanning. Because I like to do a grid. Okay, so we're just waiting for the polymers to arrive. Do. So, guys, of those of you watching right now, who's actually played so far? What do you think of it so far? Because, of course, this isn't a first look. We did that on last Thursday. So, what do you actually think? So, oh, here she comes with my polymers and machine parts.
Of course, this game has kind of consumed Lone for
oh, yeah.
the last few days. So he's probably way ahead of other people.
I haven't done anything for a few days. Right. Let's load this all up, because I want a good mix of them all. Ooh. Hey, Bullet, welcome to the stream. Hi, how's it going? Okay.
Can everyone else hear him?
Just need to check that in a sec, actually.
Okay.
Sorry, I was listening to the streaming and the same thing at the same time in
Right.
confused for a second there.
One sec, let me just make sure this is actually working, so I don't think it's picking up my audio. Right, let me check now. Do you want to talk quickly? Ah, I know why. Hold on 1 second. No one can hear you because it's going into my headset. Because I'm an idiot. There we go, 1 sec. Be right back. Completely forgot about that. Do. Okay, let's try that again.
2, 3, testing.
Okay, yeah, I think they can hear you now. If not, I can always just turn you up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. You should be able to hear him now. And Snowman will tell us in chat in a minute if he can't. Right. Okay, so let's just get the transport over there and get my concrete mixers going. There we go.
Let me check if my volume is alright. Hold on.
Yeah, you sound fine to me. Snowman will let us know. Ooh, Dust Storm. Ooh, that's the first one I've seen. Ooh, that looks pretty.
Have you played on the icy maps?
I haven't played an icy map yet. I've played. This is somewhat. We're playing 5 north, 100 east right now. So yeah, we've. I let Dragon choose where I was going to be playing from. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. We'll find out.
Try the ice ones. I mean, they're really. They pose a challenge.
Yeah. Because you've got to put heating in pretty quickly.
Yeah, and if you don't, they pretty much break everything.
Yeah, I bet. Does the ice actually affect the buildings as well?
Depending on the buildings, energy buildings don't suffer from the ice, but any other building gets frozen.
Right.
So you have to wait for the ice. What is the name of the ice? Hold on. Let me get my brain straight.
Yeah.
Well, you said you wanted a challenge, and it's called surviving Mars, not coasting through Mars.
Yeah, definitely. Right, okay, so now we're just waiting for the land to unlock a little bit so we can find some metal deposits. Now, we were talking about the autonomous factories that I'm kind of cheating with right now. You're not keen on that idea, are you?
No, too cheaty.
Too cheaty. Well, that's the thing. Colonists are actually a real problem. And I was looking into the figures because, like I said, I've been testing them all day today. They actually have a lower production than with colonists because they don't have the colonist bonuses.
Well, I guess in real life, we will not send a bunch of robots, not just get concrete and energy.
Well, that's the thing.
Send a basic extractor for everything.
Yeah.
And then,
well, this is the thing. What are you planning to do for yours? So I'm guessing you're going to be bringing Spectra Tech over fully from City Skylines to Surviving Mars. Are you going to be using some of those assets that you've already made for City Skylines and use them in here as well?
Ideally, yes.
Right.
But it all depends on how the game actually works when importing assets.
Right.
Right now, it's kind of messy. You know?
Right.
I've been checking the documentations, and it's pretty like for making the basic mods like sponsors and changing logos and stuff. This is very easy. But if you want to import an asset, basically the more important documentation about it is not there. It's missing. So,
got you.
For example, they do provide you with sample mods that you can, check out on Blender and see how it's built, but they don't explain what does any of those elements mean. So it's kind of trial and error, you know, checking if the thing what it does, try it in the game. If it doesn't work, try it again. So it's kind of tedious right now. Maybe they will provide better documentation. One of the problems I kind of came up with right now was, you know, in this mod, the small buildings ones.
Yeah.
If you see, I removed the small machine factory.
Yeah.
Because basically it was just eating materials and not outputting anything. Technically, it was outputting the materials, but it was not storing them. So,
I see.
Yeah. So basically, I was checking the other buildings, and the output, all the buildings have an input pad, like the resource pad, and an output resource pad.
Right.
But the buildings I use to switch the functionality just only has an input one, and I was trying to put an output one, and it doesn't seem to work for some reason. There's no explanation anywhere in the paper and the documents about it, or at least I haven't found it, and it's kind of messy that way. So the thing I was trying to do to compensate for that was to make a more efficient, the giant material one factory.
Okay.
Maybe to produce a little bit of machine parts and electronics, but it's going to use the same entity because that one is actually working. So
in a
once I
way,
don't figure it out,
because we've talked quite a bit about some of your City Skylines mods, and you've had similar issues to this in City Skylines as well, not having something be able to do two things at once. Is that the same sort of issue that you've got here?
It's different. City Skylines, importing assets or City Skylines and putting all the functionalities a lot easier.
Right.
The mod tools they have are very straightforward. They're limited in a way, but they're straightforward. Like what they show you in the editor, you basically it's what you can do, and you can place all the inputs and outputs of things.
I got you.
If it has anything, and that's it. You just import the mesh, and then you balance it out and put it there, and it works. These mod tools are very much more. I mean, I don't know, robust, but I think they require a lot of programming, and that's the thing that I'm figuring it out how it works. Sorry, my dogs are.
That's all right.
Going crazy. Yeah, so since the documentation is kind of messy, well, not messy, incomplete in some aspects, it's gonna take probably a while before I can actually make something useful.
Right.
And beyond, I'm trying to, at least right now, I was thinking on importing, replacing the wind turbine with a custom mesh. I'm trying to figure out how to actually make it work.
Are you thinking about using the one that you've got in City Skylines? Because that's a beautiful mesh that you did for the big wind turbine.
I'm probably gonna make a version of it.
Right.
Not sure if I'm gonna use the same mesh because it doesn't make much sense in here. You know, space theme.
Oh, I don't know. Because the Spectra stuff for City Skylines is very futuristic compared. When you look at something like your the garbage atomizer, that would be perfect for one of the extractor buildings or all of your extractor buildings. Those look really good.
I wanna actually make improved versions of the old meshes because I know how to make better models, how to make better textures. When I started making them for City Skyline, I was pretty much starting out.
Yeah.
So I wanna improve on them, but I wanna, if possible, take like the features this game has, so that buildings are more in par with the actual game buildings.
Right. Okay.
We'll see. You know, animation stuff. I wanna try that out too.
Make it look more like it was part of the game anyway. Right, I got you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's learning how to do it, and actually, it's making it more. I mean, City Skyline has good graphics, but it will probably, in my opinion, it will like it better if it looked more like SimCity 2003 or this game. You know?
Right, okay.
This game has beautiful assets, pretty texture, pretty buildings, good mesh.
Yeah.
And City Skyline is it's more basic in that context, but it's good. I mean, if the engine back then I think was Unity 4.5 or something. I don't know. This one is a custom engine, but
yeah, this is the same game engine as Tropico because of course it's a completely different developer. Heyman Games worked on the Tropico 1 to 5 games, whereas for City Skylines, Colossal Order used Unity, I believe.
I don't know which. Well, City Skylines use Unity 4.5, I think.
Yeah.
For the last 4 something version. So I think if they make City Skylines 2, they're
Sector
probably going to
scan.
use Unity 5, and it's going to look amazing. But
Yeah.
they actually need better artists
I
on
forgot
that.
to link that to in your Discord the other earlier. Actually, Colossal Order put out a gamer survey of for City Skylines players. It'd be interesting to see whether they're looking at doing the City Skylines 2 now, if they're doing surveys on it. So that'd be quite
Probably-
interesting to see.
They are probably thinking on a new version or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Right,
Yeah.
so what ideas did you have? Because you mentioned that one of the buildings that you've worked on, one of the mods that you've done, you had to disable for now. What else are you planning to do in your current pack, or what would you like to change so far? Is there anything that's not really working very well?
Well, for starters, I've been messing around with the custom sponsor.
Right.
You know, the Spectra sponsor Mars Divisions
Yeah.
thing. I haven't made up my mind with the name, but it's kind of there. And it's gonna have some. The gameplay is similar to the Europe gameplay.
Right.
So you get bonuses for some stuff. But I've been testing. Hold on. I've been messing around with it with stats and seeing how it will be kind of fun to play. So right now it's kind of in the middle. It's not quite good. So
Yeah, we had a look at that when we started, because obviously I've started a new game this time to completely show it off and look at different things. We're playing on a normal sponsor and a hard mystery.
yeah,
So
it's
we
kind of
had
normal-ish.
Yeah,
It's a little
kind
bit
of,
easy
yeah.
and normal, a bit
Yeah,
hard in
definitely.
some parts. but
I
it's-
did go
it's
for
still there,
Inventor.
yeah.
I did go for Inventor because, quite frankly, the drone hubs being automated straight off the bat is
It's better.
so useful. It's just far too useful not to use that straight away. But are you going to be doing something like that for Spectra as well? Have a Spectra style setup so I could pick the entirety of Spectra straight off the bat?
Yeah, I mean, the small mods probably is gonna become something. Damn, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me just move this thing.
Right.
Screen. Hold on.
No worries.
Meteor incoming.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So-
that meteor strike was close. Ooh, that very nearly hit my rover then.
Yeah, I actually got one hit by a meteor once.
Yes, I did earlier actually. That was not good. My luckily it was my transport that got hit, so I just had to send the rover over to fix it and recharge it.
Yeah, I got the roller hit, and I think it was a transfer one too. So
Yeah.
no, the Explorer one. It got hit, and well, you just send another one to repair, and that's it. It's not too big of a deal. Well,
Have you been looking at doing custom Spectra skins as well for the drones and the rover and the transport, etc.?
I've yet to figure that out.
Right. Okay. Because
yeah, it's kind of it's kind of non-existent on the documentation where
Right.
or how to do it, and so we're kind of. I think the people that are wanting to mod this game are waiting on the more in-depth documentation because
Yeah.
I've read the forums and many of the guys intending to make mods are saying the same thing. It's lackluster to say in a way because, for example, if you want to make a custom mesh, there's nothing in the documentation that explains anything about it. I
Right.
mean, it's like, okay, a developer can make a custom mesh in Blender and put it there and put all the things, but he knows what he's doing because it's their engine, yeah?
Yeah.
But others, we just get to like, okay, what else does this does? We're gonna try to, I mean,
Yeah.
trying to figure it out and see how it works and see if what works and what not. It takes a lot of time, so it's kind of annoying in a way. So I'm kind of, in the custom mesh department, I'm trying to dig into the easy explain parts that is importing. I'm trying to figure out yet still how to make actually make them work.
Okay.
I kind of made it. I kind of made it work already, but it's not yet.
Not great.
Not great. Yeah,
That's
it
fair
has some
enough.
bugs, so it's not there. But you said about if I wanted to make improvements. Yes, obviously, the solar
Meteor
panels
shower
and all
incoming.
energy-related items in the game. I want to make improved versions of it.
Right.
Because Spectra basically started out making energy buildings
Sector
to make
scanned.
city skylines more less annoying at the start.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah,
And the Spectre technologies that you've made, they're invaluable in my game of City Skylines now. I can't play
that's
City
good.
Skylines vanilla now.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I mean. I started making mods because I was annoyed by the game. It has like the no progression kind of. I mean, it felt that the progression was too steep. Like you had basic turbine that, and then you had to wait a lot of time to get at something that was useful.
Yeah.
And and if you have played SimCity, any of the SimCities, SimCity is more balanced that way. So
Well,
that's
also
why.
as well, little things like in SimCity having, especially the latest one, the one thing I do miss from that, although I don't miss the game at all compared to City Skylines, the only thing I miss from the latest SimCity is having the roads automatically take power and water pipes. Yeah, thank you, Dragon.
What?
Yeah, that's the only thing I miss in City Skylines is the roads not having those built in. All right, Snowman, see you in a mo. But yeah, ooh, there we go. Concrete deposit has just appeared around my base, so let's dig into that whilst we're talking and getting set up. Right, I think we can do a Spectra turbine as well right now. Let's get one going. Get some real power in.
By the way, I actually probably when I release the new version of the current small buildings,
Right.
I had to make a massive dump site because it was annoying putting all those rocky dumps.
Oh yeah.
I just made one that stores like I don't know.
Is that actually
70,000
yours? I
rows.
did notice that the mega dump site. Is that yours?
Yeah, well, I made one. I'm not sure if any other guys have made. Probably they have because it's not too
Well,
too hard.
the
like
normal vanilla dumping site has a
Oh
storage.
yeah,
of-
that's mine. That's mine.
yours.
So I already. Okay, so I already pushed it.
Okay. It doesn't actually say how much it holds though. So is that just unlimited?
Pretty much it's like this one's 70 rocks. Mine is like 7,000 something.
Right. Right. Okay. I get you. Okay. So basically infinite. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's shitty, of course, but it was more for testing purposes. But I think I mistakenly pushed it like that. So
Well, I can
probably
get,
gonna say it that way.
can tell you it is up. There's the normal version. The dumping site stores 70, and when the drones build it, come on, boys, hurry up. There
For
we
some
go.
reason, I don't know why it doesn't show how much it's storing, but I pretty much built a small colony with just one, and
Right.
they keep putting rocks in there like infinitely.
Just non-stop.
Yeah, so it's pretty much a sink for rocks.
I've taken when I have a moment when I'm not worrying about everything else. I take a moment and I make nice geometric patterns with dumping sites.
Research complete.
I don't. I just place them wherever they fit.
Yeah. Right,
And
so-
it was super annoying, so I just made a quick, infinite like sinkhole for these rocks.
Right, let's go with Amplify so that we can actually get some more out of all of our extractors as we're putting more in. So, is there anything you're not happy, don't like about the game so far? I know it's a bit of a loaded question, but is there anything that you would really change if you could in Surviving Mars so far?
I think there's a couple of things. I haven't played much because I haven't. I started making like messing around with the mod, so I haven't actually played it too much into the future. Like having a bunch of domes and
Right.
stuff like that. But so far, for what I've played, like having two domes and trying to connect stuff around, like distant ones, having the shuttles moving stuff around.
Yeah.
Firstly, I think the UI requires some work. Having more glance information of your production,
Yeah.
your colonist, your energy production and stuff like that. is a must for
Yeah, because this
city
is something
building.
I've noticed as well. Looking at because I'm looking at the overview right now, and it gives you a basic overview. But then if you get some really big numbers going, like the metals earlier, I was pulling out quite a lot of metal.
But
But
but it's cumbersome.
yeah,
It's cumbersome as doing it, and sometimes it's just like that information is better just to have it at glance.
yeah, definitely.
Like in city skylines, you have, or any other city buildings, you have like your maximum and your production and
Sector
stuff like that
scanned.
right there. So I don't know, it will be better. Like, have you played Anno?
I have, but not for a while. I could do with playing that again because that was a fantastic. Those were fantastic games.
Yeah, that game has a chain of production that's crazy. Just OCD kind of.
Yeah,
kind of. But
I've lost entire days to Anno and not remembered
Yeah.
a single thing I've done.
Yeah, it's an amazing game, but the UI is very helpful, I think.
Yeah.
If, at least for from what I remember, you know. So UI is gonna be like one of the main stuff, and the other thing is the selecting of things. It's kind of, I think it's missing basic features like group select and, like, scroll and
Oh, yeah.
area selection, and probably the drones being sometimes kind of dumb.
Oh yes.
And the other thing that's like really really annoying, and I hopefully they'll fix it or add something about it, is the, like, why can't the colonists move between domes? I mean, they
Well-
can relocate, but they don't actually, like, for example, if I make a
And they
pure
don't
farm
like it either.
dorm,
When they have to relocate, they really don't like relocating.
yeah, they don't. And if you, for example, if you make a farming dome and next to it you put a housing dome, they will starve to death.
Yeah, yeah.
So
They'll
it
sit.
makes no sense.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It.
I don't
what
want to.
Yeah, there's a few little things that are niggly, but to be honest, I'm still incredibly. I'm shocked at how good this is for how simple it is.
I don't want to. I don't know. But have you played Avon Colony?
I haven't. I've skipped that one, and I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Yeah, it's that game has done a lot of things right. One of the things is, like, how you connect everything, and it's kind of working really. I mean, it's a fun game. It's not like this one that you have the chance to place your starting point anywhere. I read that devs do want to make that a feature, but I think it's kind of complicated for something engine related, or how they made the code or something.
Yeah.
But it's challenging, it's fun, it feels like everything kind of works how it's supposed to. And if you like to see graphs all over the place, you can have that too. So
Yeah,
and
definitely.
those things are missing in this game too. So I don't
Now,
know.
Snowman just mentioned in the Twitch chat that this could do with a transportation option. He's mentioned maglev, but any sort
Yeah,
of
sure. That any sort of
transportation.
transportation between domes will be amazing.
Well, this is the thing as well, because we've got the tunnels, and the tunnels work, but the AI doesn't use them very much. If you've got two fairly close to each other, the drones will use them, I've noticed. I had a transport working between two little sites that had that actually used the tunnels to connect them up, and the drone and the transport was actually using it, but it won't go long distances, which is strange. But I think
I haven't tried the tunnels.
oh, I love tunnels. Tunnels are my favorite thing in this.
The time I tried to make one on my most advanced save game, the game kind of just froze.
Is that when you were having the problems?
Yeah, it just froze, and like you keep hearing the music, you can't scroll the camera, but you can't do anything else.
That's useful.
So it pretty much breaks, and I thought it was like, a crash for no reason. I tried to play the game again with the same save game,
Right.
and basically just broke again. And the same.
Whoops.
yeah, for some reason something's happening. I don't know if it's the same game was corrupted or something, but I just had to reset.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't
this
know,
is something I've
sometimes-
learned as well, is using dumping sites, or even when you've got them unlocked, using turned off domes so they don't actually build the dome, but actually using the dumping sites to get your drones to get rid of waste rock and clear an area.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, here we go. I'll bring the drones in. And now
So
I've
they
just
clear
placed
the.
I've placed a load
Sector
of
scan.
dumping sites here, and so they're on top of it. You see the rock has turned blue here. That means that it can be removed. So let's get the drones over here to get going.
Can you landscape?
Limited landscaping, like I say, getting rid of deposits here by sending the drones out and telling
Can you
them
like
to get.
fill in holes and
No, you can't.
knock rocks down?
No, not. You can't change the actual landscape of the map you're on. No.
Have you tried what's the tool that's on the? I think it's for decommission buildings on the
Oh yeah,
rocks.
yeah. I use that quite a lot. I haven't got it unlocked yet. It's in my queue right now. But yeah, I'll be using it in a minute to tidy up my initial buildings.
But do they work on the rocks? Or-
No, it doesn't. It works on when you've got the dumping sites. When it's done it, then you can use the get rid of the dumping sites, and that'll get rid of it, and it'll clear the land.
You know, that's one thing that should help me. I mean, clear tool or something like
Yeah, that would be
a
useful.
command to tell the drones to clear up, not putting a bunch of dumping sites and then having them clear the dumping sites. I don't know, just.
Yeah, I got you. Good evening, Meat Shields. Thank you for joining us, Guy. How's it going, man? Hey, Guy. Right, buildings with depleted deposits. Wow, that's depleted already? Really? Bloody hell.
You have got it on super fast forward, haven't you?
Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay, it makes sense how they clear the rocks.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they used to do. I mean, you don't need to put dumping sites on top of the rocks. You just put some dumping site near it, and then you just send the drones, and they will automatically get the rocks.
Oh no, this is actually, I've put the dumping site on top of the rock here, and because it's, see, I've selected the dumping site, and now it's turned it blue. It'll come up in a sec.
Yeah, you said you don't have to.
No, you do. I've just been testing it. This one
So
they've already cleared.
you have to.
Yeah, you
You
just
have to
put
put
it
it on top of it.
Later on, when you've got something big like the domes, you can put the domes down, and then before it starts building, you can turn it off, and the drones will actually clear that area, and then you can just clear the build site.
Yeah, I haven't got that far.
He's been too busy working on his extra.
Yeah, too busy
You've
building
been
mods.
obsessed with it for, like,
I
4
have-
weeks,
I have
so
been
I'm not
so-
surprised he's not as far as you.
Vehicle
I haven't
battery
done
low.
any work as well. I feel really bad because I haven't done any work over the weekend.
Too busy
don't-
figuring the tools out, actually.
Yeah, I don't feel bad. I'm lying. I don't feel bad at all. I've enjoyed every minute I've been playing this.
You know, I'm still having the bug I told you that when you quit the game, stay open. And, like it closes everything, but Steam keeps it's running.
Did you
cannot-
notice it was in the known issues bug list today?
Really?
Yeah, I linked it in your Discord.
I'll check it out.
Oh Christ, we're an hour into the stream already. Right, and just a quick run up of what we're doing, guys. I'm Lone Samurai, joined by Bullet Magnet, one of our
Howdy.
favourite modders for City Skylines and now Surviving Mars. We're playing some more Surviving Mars. We did the first look last Thursday, and I've played it all weekend, just non-stop. Dragon is very annoyed at me for not doing anything else.
I'm not.
Shh. It's part of the
Oh,
story.
sorry, yeah, you lazy.
Yeah, I'm
son
such a
of
lazy
you
shit.
Play a fun
But-
game that I've enjoyed watching for all week.
But yeah, no, we're looking at the game a little bit more in depth now. We're going to be playing it Thursday night as well, looking into more things and looking into some of the mods as well. And Bullet, of course, as you guys know from City Skylines, made the Spectra technologies, and we'll be adding more Spectra tech as we go into Surviving Mars as well, as we've been talking about for the last hour.
Hopefully,
Blimey.
yes.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully, if the tools improve and the documentation is better, I'll probably.
And you don't rage quit.
So
Yeah.
no pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure at all.
Yeah. I mean, I still have some ideas for City Skylines, but I don't know. I've been thinking about it.
Oh, you heard it here
I
first.
mean, I like making the service buildings, but I've kind of made all of them. I think I have a couple I haven't made yet.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just
Well,
kind of thought out of the sudden.
City
I
Skylines
think I
is
was kind of
such a
burnt out.
great game. It's such a great game playing cities. I still spend a lot of time playing that, especially when I'm catching
probably
up on
once-
TV. It's something I'll play whilst I'm doing something else.
I usually when I play, I just play. I don't know why. I can focus on
Sector
two things at the same time.
Right, more sectors scanned. Okay.
But,
Right, more concrete deposits,
honestly,
but still no metal yet. That's a bit of a problem.
you know, probably what's the most annoying thing for you in this game right now? That's
ooh.
it right now.
So far, actually, the colonists right now.
Explain it to me.
The colonist AI right now is the most annoying thing that I found so far, which is another
Why?
reason why I quite like the automated buildings, because it kind of reduces that the human factor.
But why DI? What's
Anomaly found.
what's it doing?
They're a bit stupid, to be completely honest, and the birth rate is incredibly far. There's no way of stopping them from giving birth as well. I very quickly hit the 200 colonists
So you can't
milestone
implement,
early.
population.
No, population control is good early on, but later on when they actually start giving birth and you give them lots of homes, nice homes, they start breeding like rabbits.
So
I haven't even get to that part of the game yet. I think my max is 40 colonists or something.
Wow.
Don't worry, Loam's just been obsessed with it.
Well, funnily enough, because I'm using the automated buildings and things were already set up and ready to go for them when they arrived, I only had one passenger ship full of colonists, and then they just started breeding, like you would not believe. There were babies appearing everywhere.
So much sexy time.
I think that the game
yeah.
needs some kind of edict to control
Yeah.
certain stuff. I mean, it's just, and the AI is just too free to do whatever. I mean, there's no rationing, there's no water rationing, there's no energy rationing options to when during a crisis, for example, when you get a freezing storm in the maps, there's no way to tell them stop using too much energy for the heaters.
Yeah.
So I mean,
So it's a
we got
resource
heaters
thing, but-
sucking a lot of energy, and they are happy and don't wasting so much. So it's-
Yeah, they
They need to
very
fix that.
quickly they're very quick to kill themselves as well. Suicide is a big problem sometimes as well.
yeah, they do.
Says a lot.
They pretty much just I can't buy video games. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, actually, I
what
genuinely
they-
had that earlier. I had I had a colonist with the gamer trait, and because I didn't have an electronics store set up there and then, he killed himself.
You
Which
know,
I-
that's why I made the small dining
Yeah.
building, because it was kind of stupid that you have a dining center and they don't sell alcohol, and they made a big ass bar
Without food.
without
yeah,
food, so it
ridiculous.
makes no sense. So I'm trying to balance the new ones, the big bar and the small dining, to have some extra benefits. I mean,
Right.
to make sense to put a big bar in it and to put a small dining room. I think that the small dining with alcohol is for the smaller domes, and the big one's gonna be for the bigger ones.
Yeah, definitely.
Since I haven't been playing too much and testing how it behaves, I haven't been able to balance it much.
Right.
You know, it's easy to actually upload a new version with changes. So at least that's not headache.
Yeah, because the biggest issue as well, especially about the birth rate, is they very quickly you very quickly end up with a dome with lots of homeless and lots of out of work people as well, which
And
is
they don't,
actually a real problem.
and don't they move to another realm?
Nope. No, they
They
just
don't?
think, fuck it, no, I'm out, I'm done. And half of them kill themselves, and the other half decide that they just want to go back to Earth.
Even though there's an empty dome, they won't travel.
They're that stupid. They would rather get onto a spaceship and go back to Earth than
and to go to the next dome that is empty with a bunch of new houses.
Stupid colonists.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, that's an oversight, I think, on their part.
Definitely.
Or they're planning on making a new DLC with that feature.
Well, we know from the season pass, we're definitely getting 2 DLCs. Man, life on Mars sounds bleak. No games and nothing but space depression. Yes, Meat Shield, that's pretty much what it is.
I mean,
have you seen The Martian? There's even a reference to The Martian here when you choose when you put a food farm down. There's a reference to The Martian about potatoes. Potatoes. In fact,
you can make potatoes.
You can make the potatoes. Let me just see if I can. It's not open yet, but let me.
It takes a while.
It does take a while, unless you're lucky. No, here you go. There you go. I have got it. Soil adaptation. New building farm produces food. Large in-dome building which is more work efficient and requires no power. And reference, they say once you grow crops somewhere, you've officially colonized it. Andy Weir, The Martian. There you go. They even referenced it in the game.
Sector scanned.
I mean, the one thing that's kind of dumb in this game, for starters, is that you got people looking for luxuries.
Yeah.
Starting, I mean, probably they should make the AI to actually require those things after they are settled, like 50 souls into it, or 100 souls into it, because it makes no sense that they are from the get-go like, I want to have a painting, I want to have.
Yeah,
I mean, you're a bunch of scientists and geologists.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
And you want to have,
And what's even funnier on that one as well is one thing I did notice was that there is a tourist option. So there are space tourists, and they'll bugger off back on the first ship back to Earth after visiting.
Yeah, and they don't do anything. They don't even give you money or something.
No.
I would have thought like money would be.
Luckily, when you're looking through, I'll open it up. I'll open the panel up quickly so we can see what we're talking about. When you're looking at the passenger list, you can actually go through. Say, for instance, right now I've got matching colonists, 138 of 215 potentials. You can go through the age groups. You can go through the specializations that they've got for when you actually have a dome with stuff set up. You have the sex traits, so male, female, and other. I don't know what other really does, to be completely honest. A person with biological sex that is neither male or female. Applicants with more.
Probably if you want to control the population, you're gonna have to choose others.
Yeah, maybe that's one way of doing it. You've also got different perk traits as well. So you've got nerd, gains a temporary morale boost every time a new technology is researched. Gamer recovers sanity while gaming. Religious, higher individual base morale, low sanity never leads to suicide. Saint, you very rarely get those that I've seen. Raises the morale of all the religious people, benefits stack with each additional saint. Celebrities, generates funding for the colony. Although, to be fair,
celebrities are the ones that generate funding.
Yeah, let's please send Justin Bieber to Mars. Genius generates research for the colony, which is useful. Composed, all sanity losses are halved. Sexy, greatly increased birth rate. Don't want any of them. No sexy people on my Mars. Survivor loses health without food, water, oxygen, and when living in an underpowered dome. Surprisingly. And workaholic, individual performance increased by 20, which is useful on certain different things. You've also got all of the flaws as well, so you can have an alcoholic. Work performance is lowered by 10 and can be caused by sanity breakdowns as well.
So to be honest, from what you've both said, is that the colonists are the issue.
The colonists are the problem.
They want a painting, but they don't want food.
Yeah. This is the funny thing, is that like I said, is that this is why
so well with the drones though.
The drone. Yeah, if you've got like we were talking about earlier, if you've got fully automated, like I've done with this mod, that I've done with Porter's mods, and to some point with yours as well, Bullet, you've got a perfect Mars, and it was all working fine, and I had all of the wonders built, and it looked fantastic. And then people came, and it all fucked up.
How much production does the metal mine? That's the automated one.
Right. The metal extractor does a base production of 20, but the automated does 20 as well, but costs more resources, and you don't
I
get
will probably make an automation mod that they will probably extract maybe 5 metals or something.
Well, that's the
Because
thing.
you don't have to.
That's the thing. It
put,
costs a lot more to keep it the maintenance. It also costs more initially to actually create it as well. But like I mentioned earlier, because you're not putting humans in there, you don't get the performance bonuses as well. So overall, the manned ones will always be better.
Research complete.
Oh, better. I mean, how much? I mean, the metal extraction is. Well, it says that is 20 base production, and the automated.
It's the same base production, so it'll always be that production plus the upgrades, but without the humans making it different. Because of course you've got potentially 12 humans. If they've each got plus 10, then that makes it better. Whereas, whereas the base production, you'll always have that particular one.
I'll probably mess around with the automated less cheap extractors.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I mean, it's part of the game that I mean, one thing I like about on these kind of games is the challenge.
Yeah.
This is one of the things that I kind of didn't like about City Skyline. It was a fun game, but I in comparison to SimCity games, I mean, SimCity got you engaged, making massive cities, and it was really challenging.
Yeah.
From the start to the end, and City Skyline kind of turns into a build a pretty city kind of game, and it's fun and all, but I like actually to do that. I mean, build a nice city and be challenged at the same time.
Yeah, no, I got that.
I'm that kind of gamer in that way. So if I make a mod for the automation, I'm probably gonna make it that they are useful for starting and requiring the basic resources to establish a colony, with colonists actually making everything after it, you know?
Yeah.
That you can probably decommission the automation, or probably you're gonna use more energy or something like that, because you know it's using robots, so it's kind of balancing out.
Right.
Instead of having high maintenance, because I mean they technically are the same parts. You have the drones, so imagine if the extractor uses the drones, you know, hashtag. I mean, imagine using the drones to do that. So you kind of require more energy.
Right.
So that's what I will think about in terms of balancing out the initial automation buildings.
Yeah, because this is the thing. Thinking about it from a point of view, like listening to Elon Musk, is automation is the key to make our life easier, and that's the way we'll. If we do go to Mars, we'll have to have the infrastructure already set up by drones like this. So having it all automated makes sense.
Yeah, of course. But from a gameplay perspective, it probably. I mean that. I don't know. I'm gonna try the idea and see how it turns out, because you know, I do like I mean, when I first played my first playthrough, I remember that I thought that the mines and the stuff were automated, so I just like, why do I have to place the dome next to it to actually extract metals?
Whereas that's the other good thing about these automated drones from the mod, is they don't need the dome nearby, and the dome is actually a problem. It can be a real problem.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying because they're not very flexible in that kind of.
They're really not. But it means that you can also have a nice central. With the automated ones, you can have a nice central place. Like this will be my. Like I showed you the photo in your Discord and on the station Discord of my fully automated landing area, and I actually had 3 ships landing and taking rare materials, and I was making hand over fist loads of money. In game.
It kind of defeats the point though if you don't need humans.
Well, no, you're right. It does kind of defeat the purpose, but setting it all up. The idea for me is that I'm setting it all up, getting it ready, and then the humans can come along and fuck it all up.
Right.
You know,
I'm making it realistic.
Right.
The games I've played, you know, before the game goes crazy and crashes me, they basically, I've kind of do basically the same with the. I mean, I like the challenge of setting all the initial requirements. You know, the oxygen, the water, the metals, and then when it's all ready, I usually put 4 water tanks, like 2 water structures, and put 2 moxies, and like 4 or 6 oxygen tanks, and then when I have all that set up with all the basic resources to build the thing at the dome, I get the colonists and the stuff. But it's kind of like that. But then I ended up making the dining room because the dining room hall because it was annoying just to placing a big ass bar when you have limited space. So I don't know.
And the funny thing that I got as well was trying to balance that number of workers with number of houses as well. So far, that's one of the biggest annoyances is that balancing act of.
I think I put a house there. I think a habitation with 19 colonists.
Yes. Yeah, you did.
So it's kind of I don't know if it's cheaty or because I think I messed up some of the numbers. So I think the power requirements are actually the same as the basic house. So I'm probably gonna fix that up.
It takes, but the cost is more as well. So that kind of balances it out a little bit more.
It costs more, but I think the energy consumption is too low. It's just 1. Probably gonna put 4 or something like that. I mean, you see,
the consumption is the same as the normal living quarters, so it kind of makes sense.
Probably gonna put it maybe 3 energy or something, because more people living there. So I don't know.
Maybe.
I'll think about it. Or 2 energy maybe.
Are you going to do a? Are you going to do a Spectra apartment block?
Probably. I'm not sure yet. I don't want to jump into making a bunch of assets and and not being able to actually customize them correctly. So probably yes. I'm gonna make maybe one of each of the basic ones. One of the solar panels, one of the turbines, one of the batteries and stuff like that. So it's gonna take a little bit of figuring out before I can manage to actually make something I like.
Okay.
And
makes sense.
Have you seen? I'm pretty much kind of like I want to make them actually pretty before they actually put them in the game. So that's why I don't know. I've made assets I have assets idea for City Skynet that I've never released because I don't feel though they're quite good. So.
Be interesting as well to see if you're because right now in City Skylines you also have the Omni relays, they relay electricity. Be interesting to see if you could make those work or do something similar.
I was actually working on something similar for the replacing the solar panels. That will be probably more efficient absorbing energy during the day, but actually we're gonna be like the solar panels that at night they just shut down.
Right.
Because of course I don't know, but I'll see because if you want to add more functionality to the solar panels, you have to write code, and I need to learn how to do that. I need to learn this. I think it's Lua, the code they use.
Right.
So I'm trying.
LUA, yeah.
Yeah, LUA, yeah, and probably gonna do that one first. The
research complete.
The modify solar panel, the conduit. Because there's kind of the functionality there. I think there's a mod that the developers released that they reduced the power from the solar panels.
Solar panels in the shadow, the solar panels produce 25% less power, which I quite like that idea actually. Oh shit.
So I'm gonna probably check the code in that mod and apply it into the night. So instead of being shadowed, it's gonna be when it's dark. They will reduce the input power for the spectral solar panels.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking about it. I don't know. It's gonna take a little while because it's not that straightforward as city scanning.
Got this this dust devil teasing me near my rover and explorer. No, get away. Yeah, it's a good job I moved them actually, because it's right on top of the anomaly.
Hey, Lonzo, it's been a pleasure, but I got a doctor's appointment.
Indeed,
so
sir. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for
thank you
talking
for
about your mods.
inviting me, man. And
No worries.
I
Well,
hope you enjoy the. And remember, keep the feedback coming.
yeah,
It's always
definitely.
helpful to
And
make.
we'll also have the, as well as the link to the station Discord, we'll also have the link to Bullet's Discord in the video description as well after this. So if you want to go in, if you quite like the Spectre technologies for both City Skylines and Surviving Mars, you can go in, jump into his Discord and let him know what you think.
Yeah,
Right,
if you
thank you
got
for joining us,
ideas
Bullet.
and stuff,
And
just drop by, be happy gaming, and share and enjoy the games.
excellent.
Enjoy
Thank you very
the
much,
mods.
sir. Cheers for joining,
Thanks.
and we'll catch you later.
Take care, man.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Analyzed.
Bye.
Right, we've got new technologies,
There's
so let's see
more
what
to
we've
the
got.
barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Right, so we've got Mars crowdfunding and subsurface heating. We were talking about this earlier for the other area. Oh, we've got the drone hub now. Excellent. I need to learn that because I want to start building those. So let's put that first. Right, so subsurface heating. Subsurface heater increases the local temperature in cold areas and protects nearby buildings from cold waves. Consumes water. And Mars crowdfunding receive a one-time grant of 1,000 million. With the rising media hype about our mission, it's only a matter of social maneuvering to make the first interplanetary crowdfunding campaign a reality. There we go. Kickstarter for Mars.
That's hilarious.
It is, isn't it? Right, I might actually find some metal deposits soon. That would be really handy. Game. Come on, game. Oh, shit. Where'd that land? That was pretty close. Nope, there's nothing interesting. Ooh, but there's a deposit I want to get. So, let's put a depot down. There's a polymer there as well, so we'll grab that too. Okay. There we are. Right, he's doing that. You need to go home because you need power.
You need to go home because your mum's cooked your tea.
Yeah, yep, definitely. Need to go and sit on that power line. Actually, what I might do is when I do this right now, until I've got the automated power, let's actually put a power line down and a solar panel. Because it can't hurt to have some power available. And let's just get some polymers quickly. So that the drones can actually build the storage hub. And whilst he powers up, there we go.
I do quite like the little grindy thing. It looks like a really weird lawnmower.
Yeah, the concrete grinder.
Yeah.
There's actually a wonder version. It doesn't need an actual deposit. It just takes the regolith off the top of the regolith or sand and turns that into red concrete, as they call it, and it just sits there producing concrete all day non-stop.
Wow.
Plus, there's another update as well that you can do for your drones. That can then take the all of the waste material from mining that you get in these waste dumps. It can then produce concrete from the waste material as well. Really interesting little breakthrough later on in the game, yeah. Right, okay, so whilst we're here, may as well build these as well. Because we need the drone hub sooner rather than later. In fact, actually, let's make that sooner. So I need 2,000, we need 1,000 a day, let's just outsource it, screw it. Outsource 1,000 for 200 million for the next 5 days. Yeah, that should get it quite quickly. We can do 200 million. 2,000 million might be a little bit too much from the bank balance.
Sector scanned.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself to a little bit of outsourced science or research even. Right, I really could do with some mineral deposits though. Come on, game. I've got lots of concrete. Concrete is not a problem right now. But I also don't have the money really to buy all of the materials I need to keep the colony actually going. To make machine parts and the rest. Especially when I actually get the start building my first dome. Because we've got a basic dome, we've got the medium dome. We only need the basic. But what we actually need it for is to put down the machine shops. Because they do need it. Even though they're automated, they still need a dome. Right. Oh, I need some shit. I need some concrete as well.
You need some shit.
I need some shit. I need concrete. Right. How's my rover doing? Oh, she needs some power as well, actually. There we go, the drones are fine. They can get on with their thing. Okay.
I like the little hamburger heads. For when the drones get told to do something.
Yeah, they will go off and do their own thing. Do.
You right for a drink?
I am good, thank you, Dragon. Thank you very much. I love the way they hold on to the battery to get powered up. You'll see it in the second one. I'll zoom in.
It's like, hug me.
There we go, the one on the back. I'll zoom in in a second. There you go.
Yeah.
He's actually holding on to the recharge plate.
Oh, that's adorable.
Anomaly found.
Ooh.
Anomaly found.
Okay, so let's see where that is. We'll leave that one until we discover it a little bit more. Interesting, it's found it there though. Yeah, what I think I'll do is I'll build a solar panel and a power hub on each of these. That'll make it easier for me when I'm doing stuff. Nope. Actually, let's just use a little one because we only need a little one for that. Where else have we built?
I know that's the head and the neck, but I see that as a smiley face.
Oh, that's the drone. It's
Yeah.
Eva. Eva.
Oh, I was thinking it's Canadian from South Park.
It is also a Canadian from
Duststorm
South Park, yes.
approaching.
Oh shit, there's a dust storm coming. Oh no. Yes, the drone symbol is definitely Eva from Wall-E.
Yeah, it does look like, the way I see it though, I see the gap between the head and the neck is a smiley face.
Right, let's get the drones in, because we can't afford to lose any of those right now. And let's get them back to base. That's a big dust storm. Right, MOXes and vapor moisture evaporators do not function during dust storms. Dust storms suspend air traffic as well, so all shuttles will finish their final courses and then return to the hubs. Electrostatic dust storms are a rare occurrence. Lightning strikes during such storms can shut down buildings for a time or drain the batteries of drones and rovers. Oh, yay! The greater the risk of the dust storm is flagged to pose in an area, the higher the chance for an electromagnetic dust storm to appear. Dust storms can also be a seasonal event happening routinely in the most high-risk areas. Yay! You did pick me a good map. Well done, Dragon. Oh, it's all gone dark. power up the rovers just in case I need to get them out of here quickly. Ah, sunlight through a dust storm. It's all turned an eerie orange.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Excellent. Okay, I'll get those in a sec. Ooh, yes, rare metals. Excellent. But I need... No, as I'm scanning these areas, I'm actually opening up the map to find bits and pieces. Because although it tells me there's
a high chance. Is that just because it's found in the previous one,
yeah.
like I said?
Like, for instance, this one here, Sector C1, it says there's a high chance that the sector contains concrete, metals, and rare metals. So what I might do is save my time. Is I'll quickly go through here. Oh, there we go, metals and rare metals. That would be a good point to open up for later on, so that I can actually get building and actually go and build a production hub.
Yay.
Right, so we've also got two anomalies here. We've got an unlock and an event. So, there we go. Let's send the explorer out to check it out. Doo-doo. Go, explorer, go. I like the fact as well that it actually does, the explorer and the transport and the drone hub actually do get mucky with dust as well. Right, let's see what we unlock.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Okay, so we've unlocked... Well, we've revealed drone printing and systematic training. That's actually really handy. So, drone printing will be super useful later on, for obvious reasons. We can build more drones, especially if any get destroyed. And systematic training. Scientists and botanists gain plus 10 performance while working in their speciality, which is super useful as well. Right, how are we doing on that? Let's dump a little bit more money into research right now. Yeah, that'll do. No, okay. So. Okay, so we're at 700 research per day right now. Oh, crap. No, no! Ah, oh, son of a bitch. That dust devil appeared and crushed my explorer.
Oh no.
Damn it. Oh, that's a big one as well, actually. Oh, it's 3.
It's dust storm season.
It is dust devil season, definitely. Right, well, I guess I need to send the rover up to save him now. Where is he? Okay, so there he is. Let's send the rover up. Now this looks like a good spot to start building anyway. So what I'll do is I'll quickly, whilst the rover is making his way up there, let's do what I was talking about with bullet magnet earlier. And let's actually put a dome down to clear this spot. Now if I turn it off, now let's just save the explorer quickly.
Research complete.
Fixie fixie. There we go. And a quick recharge and paint job as well. Okay, so now if I send the rover over here, the drones are actually going to clear out all of the bits under where it wants to build the dome. But the dome is turned off, so it won't actually start building.
Oh, you can pause construction on certain areas.
Yeah, if you turn it off,
Anomaly
it won't actually do the construction site. So it's a good way of getting construction leveled out and going at your own pace.
So you can kind of plan quite a
Yes.
bit before it actually takes takes place. So if
Yeah.
you find that something doesn't work out, that's pretty cool.
Exactly that, actually. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing as well earlier on, working out exactly where I wanted things and then turning them on and off to change things.
Though initially fruitless, we recalibrated the operating spectrum for our scans and voila!
The unusual chemical composition of the regolith near the anomaly site effectively shielded it from our data gathering. As we repurposed and improved our scanning technology, based on these new findings, we are rewarded with an unexpected surprise. Large water deposit discovered. Nice.
Milestone achieved.
Right, I can actually start producing water now. That's a good point. Right, let's do that anomaly. And milestone survived. Found water on Mars. Yay! Right, I've run out of deposit there. What's the other one? And that's run out of deposit as well. That's fine. Okay, we'll fix those later and actually move them about, get as much as we can out.
Anomaly analyzed.
Excellent. Right. Let's go and recharge the batteries quickly.
Sector
Let's
scanned.
not do that just yet.
What is that?
I think someone was just moving me.
Weird.
Huh, yeah, that was weird. Let me just confirm that quickly.
Strange noise on Discord.
Yeah. That was weird. Right, anyway, never mind. Okay, back to what we're doing. So, sensor towers. Yeah, let's get some sensor towers built, actually. Start working on what we're doing and opening up the map a little bit. Right, I need you to go and fix things quickly. Little bot. Hey Aura, how's it going? Welcome to the stream and thank you for lurking. Remember as well, you can also join us on Discord, www.sanitarium.fm/Discord, for more of what we do and of course for the radio shows as well. Because we're not a Twitch streamer, we're actually a radio station. So yeah, come and join us on Discord, guys.
Didn't you want to give a shout out to someone who cheered as well?
I did the other day, yes.
Oh, you did it the other
Yeah,
day?
it's been done. We're already there. But thank you for reminding me.
I just vaguely remembered something about it.
Right, let's just put a little bit more power cable down so that both vehicles can actually use that power point.
In that case, I will stop backstreet streaming. Backseat streaming, that's really nice.
Backseat streaming?
Yes,
Or backseat gaming?
streaming.
Ah, okay.
I'm not telling you what to do in the game.
Sector scanned.
Right, that's another sector scanned. Right, we're getting there now. Right, we've got red materials appearing now, which is good. That's not very much, that's quite a bit more. And water, that's useful. And we've got a metal and rare metals there. We definitely want that. Because that'll be the start of our production hub.
Research complete.
Damn, that hasn't worked. Right, okay. Decommission protocol is done. Good, let's start building the, working on the areas we've already done. And tidying up my bad building. You lurk wherever lurking needs to be done. Well, lurking is good. Lurking in Discord is even better. Right. Okay, you can go back to... I was about to say back to town then, but there is no town. And so can you actually. Go and recharge. Okay, scan that one next. Right, so what else we've got? Rover Command AI. The RC rover no longer needs recharging. Starts with 4 additional drones. And command limit increased by 12. Yes, we want to learn that ASAP. In fact, we want to learn that ASAP. So let's put that first. What else? Rockets and shuttles require less fuel. That would be useful. Because we want to start getting productivity going. And the turbines. But no, we'll do that for later. Let's learn the subsurface heater so we can actually put heating in when we have a dome.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, you don't like lurking in Discord, but Discord is where all the giveaways are. And we do like our giveaways, don't we, guys?
I generally lurk in Discord until I'm called.
You're queen of lurking, aren't you?
Yes. So much so that people forget I'm there.
Yep.
And then I get all the gossip.
HR Dragon is lurking again. Right, okay, that's not working right now, but that's fine, that's fine. I can sit there and wait right now. Right, what else have we got? Okay, he's analysing that. Need this unlocked. Need it unlocked so bad.
So if you don't have any people there who's actually doing the research, is that everyone back on it?
Researching back on Earth, that sort of thing, yeah. Your sponsor that you chose at the beginning is doing the research.
Anomaly analyzed.
So India is researching everything for me right now. Hi India, thanks. Oh, another dust devil. Okay, those things are going to be a problem, I think.
Is there any defences you can build or early warning
I don't know if there is a defense against dust devils, actually.
or an early warning system?
Early warning system, yeah, the sensor net can actually cover that. Right, are we nearly there? We're at 39%. It's going to take a while.
There yet, God, come on, India.
Right, let's put more sensor towers down to help with that. Because the more sensor towers you put down, the easier scanning is, and quicker it is as well, which is useful. 1, 2, 3. Let's put another one here. And one here. There you go. Okay, so we want to get some more, let's get some more concrete out of these before they're gone completely. Let's see. Yeah, let's actually completely redo that area. Right, that's that cleared. Concrete extractor. There we go. Yeah, why lurk when you can actually talk to people? Yeah, that's the problem with Discord, though. It actually gets you starting to talk to
Research
people.
complete.
Nobody wants to do that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I think hermits everywhere just shuddered.
Right, so 5 power. Let's put a Spectra turbine down, or 2. No, actually, no. We want
Sector scanned.
we want solar panels.
Cable fault reported.
Oh, where? Oh, he's already on. Oh no, where is he? Why are they not fixing it? Oh, they were moving resources around. You like talking to people you'll probably never meet. I gotcha. Yeah, well, come and join us on Discord. We've got people from all over the world. Australia, America, EU, all over. Go on, you fix that. You fix that cable. Go on. Good drone. Well done. You didn't fix it. Stupid drone. Hey, Harry. Oh, he went to get more metal to fix it with. Oh, right. Okay, so we've got bugger all metals. Yay, great. Still not found a metal deposit. Yay. Oh, you're already there, but under a different username. Oh, interesting.
It's not me.
Okay, it's not you. So you're hiding in the Discord. Ah, I see.
I like it. Sneaky.
Ah. Do. Hello, Harry. What you doing? You getting in the way, getting under my feet.
Come on, out of the way.
Right, building not working. What's not working? Well, no, that's no surprise that's not working. How are we doing? Yeah, I've got to be careful with the electronics because I can't build any more right now. In fact,
Sector scanned.
where are we? Where are they? There we go. Right, parts factory that produces machine parts. Electronics factory, that's electronics. And that needs power and rare materials. So, okay, right, we need to get that going. So, where are those rare... actually, yeah, that works. Right, we'll do that. Right, let's get that started. So, machine parts are going to be tight, but we want to do it anyway. Thank you, Aura. Thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. Right, base consumption of 10. Let's put a solar panel down. Because the solar panel is 10 if I'm... No, it's 5, so we need 2 of those. And we need a power line. And we need depots. So let's just put down all of the depots. Polymer.
Sector scanned.
Electronics. Machine parts. And fuel. Oh, no, let's put that in the wrong place. Oh, Harry is very talkative. Yeah.
He's a very chatty.
He's very, very chatty. And we want a drone hub as well. Turn those off so it builds it in order for me. Right, let's put a universal down as well, because we'll need that after a while. And because it's a rare metals, let's build rare metal hubs. Okay, there we go. So, how's my drone, my rover doing? Let's get him up there. Actually, you know what? Here would be a better place to doing it, because I've got 2 rare metal extractors. Rather than there. Yeah, let's do it here. Let's do it here instead. Right. Let's just try that again, shall we? So, we've got 1 rare metal, 2 rare metal, and then we need to build power for it. So, let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to make it look like a pretty line.
I like how you're making a Sesame Street.
My Sesame Street game is very good.
2 red metal.
2 rare metal. Okay, so and let's put a yeah. Let's save some power as well, because I'm going to be overproducing. And we want a drone hub. And storage spaces. So, metal. Concrete. Let's just put them all down quickly. That was electronics. Actually. Electronics and a bit of fuel for later. Let's just get rid of that spare one. A dumping site, and we want more rare metals, so bam, 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 and let's do 2 more because we're going to be producing a lot. And let's turn these off so that the rover will actually start building. Let's do it in order, shall we? Right. Okay, so we need... In fact, let's get the transport hub to dump off what he's already got. Dump off all. And I need the rover. You feel so
Sector
alone.
Scanned.
It is quite quiet tonight. It's a quiet stream. Yeah. I wonder what's going on. I wonder where everybody is. Right, so we need some electronics and some machine parts. Those will do. Those will do nicely, in fact. Let's get those up. All. And drop them off here. There we go. Fly, you fools. Build. Build for me. Right, okay, so he's waiting for more instructions. Let's clear some of this metal and actually pick that up, get building some bits and pieces.
Research complete.
Excuse me. Right, so what else we got? Drone battery capacity increased by 50%. Yep, let's go for that. And yeah, we're okay for now. Right. whilst they're doing that thing, let's go and get some more... Ooh, where are you? Why? Oh, okay, you're all the way down there. So you need to recharge. Okay, that deposit's gone. Let's clear that out. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Water and concrete, that's a good one to know. Let's hope this one's actually got some metal deposits, because I could really do with some metal deposits. Right, okay, so you need to go and scan that. "96, 97, 98, 99, and
Sector
100.
scanned. Anomaly
Okay, what we got?
found.
Okay, there's anomaly and more water. Got loads of water. There's no bloody metal. Oh, I need metals. It's a slow start to this map, but then we are playing it on hard, aren't we? Do. Let's start building the solar panels then.
Anomaly analyzed.
There we go. Right, what do I need for these? Well, first things first, I need metal and electronics. So let's make sure we get what we actually need. So, metal. Right, we need electronics. And we'll need some machine parts. And metal. Ooh, excellent. CO2 jet propulsion. Excellent. I can start building shuttles. That'd be fantastic. That's what I need. Shuttles make life so much easier.
So can you end up with like a tram system?
It's not a. It's an actual flying shuttle, so it can take people as well, and it's an AI drone but flies.
Oh, so it doesn't go to Earth or anything. It's just around
No,
the surface.
it's around the surface, and it will automatically work out what you need in your depots and tally it up. Really, really handy. Right, I need you to unload. Yeah. Right, there's another one there. Let's bring this down. You can charge off there because they'll be built in a minute. Oh, I'll need fuel. Fuel will definitely be something that I'll be needing. So let's build a fuel depot actually whilst we're here. So production, no, life support. Water extractor. That needs machine parts and concrete as well. Then we want to build this as we intend to carry it on. So actually, whilst I'm doing this, let's make this work nicely, as I'm going to use this also for my water hub too. All the different building, huh? Working out where everything goes. Right, so life support. 1, 2. I've got a thing about making everything sit evenly as well. I don't know why.
I suppose if you're going to build it, you may as well make it look pretty.
Yeah, making it look pretty is a thing. Let's get rid of the old stuff.
Sector scanned.
Right, so I need... Okay, I need metal. Let's go and get some metal then. Try again. Metal. Because you're the only one cheering, it wants you to take the second place as well. That's useful. Well done, Twitch. Scummy. Okay, so how are we doing on filling up? Good, and you're powering up as well. Good, good. Good boy. Right. Let's unload all that. Make sure I'm not missing anything else in chat. Good, good. Nothing going on in Discord. Hello, Harry. Oh, am I getting some loves? I don't often get loves. You're right, Bubba. Good boy.
Probably wants to know who you're talking to.
Yeah. He is a nosy bugger, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're off to start building. Okay. Do 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 do. We are just turned 11 o'clock, so 2 hours in. Right, so a quick update of what we're actually doing. I'm Lone Samurai from Sanitarium.FM. We're looking at Surviving Mars, the new game from Haemimont Games and Paradox Interactive. Not to be confused, of course, with City Skylines, although some people do. We're looking at some modder support as well. We had Bullet Magnet on earlier. Looking at some of the mods that he's already created for the game, and I'm really liking them. Things like power updates and little bits and pieces like that.
If you missed the Bullet Magnet thing, you can check it out on YouTube.
Yes, indeed. You can also catch this on YouTube later on. If you've missed him when he joined us on stream earlier, remember to catch us on YouTube. We'll link it in Discord and elsewhere as well. Remember as well, if you can also join us in Discord, www.sanitarium.fm/Discord, and of course the website for all of the articles and other bits and pieces we do regularly on the station. If you've missed anything else, you can check us out on YouTube, also www.sanitarium.fm/YouTube, and basically everything we do is the station YouTube, the station URL, followed by the name of the thing. Right, so we need some power. We need concrete, metal, and machine parts. So let's get some more going. We've got metal, so we need some concrete.
Sector scanned.
And then machine parts. Yay! Oh, finally found a metal deposit. Excellent. All the way up there.
Does that mean there's there's normally going to be metal deposits in like neighbouring sectors.
Yeah, more than likely.
So now you've got an idea, you can kind of run it like a vein or something.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's a vein of metal that I can then I can set up, like I'm doing here for the rare metals in the water. I'm setting up the extractors. What's Harry crying about?
He wants food, but there's food in his bowl, so now he's confused.
Ugh.
He has to yell at me to fix it.
He's a weird cat.
Yep.
Okay, so that's full of that. Let's drop those off, and then we'll get some machine parts. Oh no, is that another dust storm coming in? No. Okay, you've run out, so let's get rid of you. I think we're okay for concrete right now. How much more have we got there? 20 points. Let's may as well clear it up.
Silly to stream.
Hello, Harry. Oh, you're not going to say anything now? Silly kitty.
Not getting anything. No. Away. Ah.
You being attacked by cat?
Yes.
Right. And I need machine parts. Let's go and get those too.
Yes, cat's plural.
This does look good on stream, actually, I must admit. Streaming really nicely. Which makes a nice change for a game. Okay. Let's put a sensor tower down as well. Actually, yes, a drink would be fantastic. Thank you, Dragon. I believe I put some in the fridge as well.
Dust storm approaching.
Ah, shit. Okay, that's a day away. That's fine.
Research complete.
You should just ask me for that and you're not eating it.
He's a cat. Of course he asked for it and isn't eating it now. Right, okay, so that one needs... Oh, okay. Right, metals and... Right, they're nearly ready to go. Okay. Thank you, Dragon.
Wow. Oh, shut up.
He's such a whinge bag, isn't he?
His little finger's hissing. He hisses at everything. He hisses at the rain. He hisses at his tail.
He just hates everything,
He hisses
doesn't he?
at us. It's like he just discovered it, so now everything's a hiss.
Yep. Right, advanced Martian engines is a thing. So, we've done that one. Rocket cargo space increased by 10,000 kilo. That might be useful, actually. Let's put that in. I think it's time we upgraded the turbines, so let's do that.
Sector scanned.
Right, both boys are out now. They can't synchronise. I've got to take it in turns
Yep.
to test me.
They're testing you, Dragon. They're testing you.
I think I'm failing.
Right. Yeah, that'll do. That's enough. That'll get us going. Another building's depleted deposit, so we'll go and clear that in a second.
So how long do you think you are before you can have people? Because you're 40 years in now.
It's 40 days.
Oh, Sol's.
Solid days. So that's actually showing how many days. I did a full playthrough earlier today just to see how far I could go with these automated buildings.
Yeah.
And I was on day or Sol 249. when I finally let the colonists appear, and they screwed everything up. So,
Yeah.
quite frankly, they're kind of useless.
But that's
On the note of cats, one of ours screams at you whenever he can. You walk past, he screams. You walk near food, he screams. You look at him, he screams. Just constant screaming. Yeah, that's pretty much Harry.
yeah, he does that.
Whereas we've got Jackson as well, who barely makes a noise. He's so quiet, it's lovely.
In all fairness, though, like I've grown up with cats and I've had cats before, and I've never known one as vocal as Harry.
Harry is very vocal.
Like, there's no sneaking around the house. He
Oh, yeah.
sees you and he screams.
Yeah. Right, so we're getting a water derrick going, so we need to let's get storage going for that. So life support. We have a moisture evaporator as well, actually, so we can do that anywhere. But let's get the water going properly. And let's get 2 more, because it's useful having spares. And we want power there as well. And then we'll need production. Right, we'll need a fuel refinery. That would be useful. And we'll need a polymer factory. So we'll need fuel. Okay, so we need fuel, definitely. Right. In fact, screw it. Let's order a fuel refinery just to make life easier. Because that actually is a order it in thing to start off with. Prefabs. Fuel refinery. How much is the polymer? Yeah, let's may as well order them in. Make life easy. And
So what's that bar at the bottom there? We're next to the sol. Is that how long in the day it
oh,
is?
that's the day. So you'll see it's blue at the beginning, then it turns from
So it's
orange to
basically
yellow.
following the sun.
It's the sun. Yeah, it's the sun track. So you can see when it's going to get cold during the day. It's actually the day-night cycle.
I like it.
Hmm. Right, we've got a dust storm coming in as well. Start getting some automation going. He's an Havana Brown, and it's basically a copy-paste of the "this is what your cat would be like" older cat. She just makes a quiet chirp at you to pick her up so she can get to her food. Oh. Yeah, no, Jackson's like that. He just chirps very, very quietly.
Or you get.
Yeah, it's when he's complaining. Yeah, it's a raspy noise. It's the funniest thing you've ever heard. It's the same when he sees birds. It's so funny.
Sector scanned.
Yeah, the clicking noise is really weird. I've never heard a cat do that. I've heard the chirping before, but I've never heard the clicking noise that Jackson makes. Right.
It was quite sweet to wake up to.
Okay, so let's get the polymer factory ready to go. And the ship's on the way.
The next question though, when can we have cats on Mars?
When can we have cats on Mars? I wouldn't be surprised if that's a DLC. Bringing your pets. Pets on Mars. In fact, Hamermont Games, if you're listening, do it. Please do it. We want pets on Mars. Because you know a cat will sit there wanting to go out in its little EV suit.
Imagine that taking the dog for a walk.
Yeah. Yes, take the dog for a walk on Mars. First dog poop on Mars. Leaving dog eggs on Mars.
Yes. Although
Yeah.
from the sounds of it, it does sound like the colonists need a bit of work doing.
The Havana just squeaks at you. Startle him like a dog toy. That's amazing.
Oh.
Okay, so let's put that oil refinery down now, and let's actually get some production going. There we go. That's that done. Life support. And some power. Screw it. Let's put a dome down. It's going to ask for a dome anyway. Do I have enough to build a dome is the real question. Yes, I do. So let's put... Actually, let's build this properly. Make it all look all nice and neat. And let's turn that on as well, and that on, and that's on as well. We won't upgrade just yet. We'll do that later.
Sector scanned.
Right. Okay, so we've got the rare materials. We need more storage for... because we've got a fuel depot there. So let's put that in. And we've got a polymer derrick, so let's do that too. Right, so we've got one of those, that can go. We've got one of those, that can go. And shortly we'll also have a machine part factory and electronics factory.
Yay! Industrious.
Now I just need normal metals.
Mortals?
Metals.
Oh, mortals.
Metals. Sorry.
Yeah, put your teeth back in.
Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Okay, so... no, that's not what we want. That's what we want. Let's get that ready to build as well. And we'll go with solar panels here as well. You know what it is? Because you started doing the count earlier. I've got the count in my head. Let's get the metals. Take it easy, Aura. Thanks for joining us. And as we're coming up to about half an hour before the end of the stream, guys, just a quick rundown of what we're actually doing. I'm Lone Samurai. This is the Surviving Mars second look, I guess. We're looking at a harder playthrough and looking at what we can actually do with the game. Right, what do I need there? I need metal. But I also need some polymers. Well, basically I need a little bit of everything. Right, let's put in a universal depot. That'll be a quick way of getting everything there. He's fully charged. Good, good. One, two, three, and the universal. And we may as well put a drone hub in. Help me build everything.
Cable fault reported.
Oh, shit. Right, that's that deposit all done. How much more is there? Yeah, not really worth worrying about it. Scan it, my little explorer. Scan it. Let's see what we get.
We found signs of native life.
Right. The sensor reading from the anomaly site provided the answer to one of the biggest mysteries about Mars. The explorer examined a mineral cluster and found the preserved remains of microscopic life forms. We've managed to confirm that the deposit originated on Mars and not one of the many asteroids that pockmark the surface of the planet. The team is ecstatic with the find. If there is a past life on Mars, perhaps we're not alone in the universe. So I've got two choices. Publicise the find as a triumph on the Mars mission and get 500 million funding. Or publicise the find as a triumph of humankind and get 50 more applicants coming to Mars. I think I'm going... Money, money, money! Money! And that's this stream just muted on YouTube. Yay.
Oh, come on, I'll sing it's not that good.
I was going to say not bad. Right, okay, just need concrete.
Research
so let's get some more
complete.
concrete over it.
Sector scanned.
Right, let's just trash this.
That 50 more applicants thing almost sounds like a threat.
It is a threat. Considering how useless the colonists are, 50 more applicants is definitely a threat. Wait, you found life on Mars? Let's go and see it. Nope. My drones be all like, nope, no humans here, please.
Well, isn't that part of the challenge, though?
Oh yeah, it's definitely part of the challenge. Doesn't mean I actually have to rise to the challenge completely, though.
Well, I suppose if they would rather be in one dome homeless than move to the next dome with plenty of housing, then yeah, I could kind of understand that.
Yeah, the AI definitely needs work. It's definitely, as we were talking with Bullet about earlier, the AI is one of the biggest problems, especially for the colonist AI.
I was going to say, because it sounds like they've done the drones really well.
The drones are fantastic. In general, they're actually really good.
I wouldn't have thought it'd be a huge leap from drone to NPC. But then, I don't know anything about coding. I suppose it's more complicated because you've got all the traits to think about.
Go here, build this, mine this, is a lot easier than, there's no housing here, I need to go and find a new dome that has housing. Right,
I don't have a games machine, I must die.
yeah, I genuinely saw that.
I don't have a painting.
It boggles me, absolutely boggles me. Ooh, the next, the Stirling generator, new, generates power. While closed, the generator is protected from dust, but produces less power. The Stirling radioisotope generator is a generator based on the Stirling engine, powered by a large radioisotope heater unit.
Would that be a good idea for when you do have dust storms? Is the fact that you won't suddenly have a power cut?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Although, can you store power?
You can store power, yeah.
But yeah, I suppose it's like Meat Shield said, it's like if there is like a catastrophe, bullet magnet, sorry.
Yeah.
I keep getting them too mixed up. If there is a catastrophe, you can't like tell them to use less resources or try and rough it for a bit.
Yeah, it's a bit of an issue on that. Like I mentioned, they're not exactly the smartest. Right, I need electronics. Basically, I need everything. Right, so let's go and get everything. charge you up whilst they're refilling that. Ooh, let's turn that off actually. We don't want them filling the ships up with precious metals right now. Do. Right, what have we got? We've got metal, 1 polymer. Ugh, not much.
Sector scanned.
Right. Let's go and pick up everything we can from different depots.
Didn't you say they tend to share it from depots?
They do. They'll share it between the depots, but I've got some depots spread out right now.
So you want to pull it all
I want to try and pull it all together. There we go. That'll do for now. Let's go and get some more. Drop this all off. Do. Okay, guys, we've got about half an hour left of this stream. We're just getting started. Finally found our first metal deposit, so we're going to start building that up and getting going. Now, if we can get this drone factory going... Oh, they've already built the power. Okay, fair enough then. I love the way they unload as well. There we go. And he's already... Good. Right, that's the drone hub nearly done. Is that going to be enough? Ah, shit. Oh, nearly there. Picking up everything I can. Now, do I have any machine parts? Not there. Do I have any over here?
Oh, do you not have just a pull down inventory you can see?
You do, but it doesn't tell you where things are.
You need to know that to get them to do things.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to actually know where things are to tell them to go and pick stuff up. Like, what I'm going to do here is actually build a power network between these so that when my transport is actually dropping stuff off, it will also recharge as well.
Sector scanned.
There we go. Right, what more do I need? probably more machine parts. Yep, more machine parts. How many do I have? 3. So where are they? Let's check all my other depots. This is where I could really do with the shuttle depots, because they're super handy.
So your drones don't have to go as far.
Yeah, the shuttle depot will actually also bring stuff you actually need as well. It's actually really helpful that way. Machine parts, where are you? No, none there. Apparently I have 3, but I can't for the life of me find them.
Have you tidied them?
The drones have tidied away and not told me where they've put things.
It's all the drones' fault.
It's all the drones' fault. Yeah, I genuinely can't find them. Ah, shit. Right, do I have enough for a shuttle? Let's check. I don't have a shuttle. That's a problem. Crap. Right, have I actually got any fuel? Ah, damn it.
No, is everything unraveling?
Everything's unraveling because I've run out of shuttles. Nuts. And everything needs machine parts.
Can you not order them from Earth?
I can, but I don't have a shuttle to bring them.
Oh, a rocket.
And I have no fuel to fuel a rocket.
Can you make fuel?
I can, but the fuel refinery needs fixing.
Oh, and you can't do that. So it's catch-22.
I'm stuck in a catch-22 now. Crap. Damn it. Oh, balls. Let's... No, I might be able to do it. Let's just trash the one rare material. Yes, there we go. Right. That did it. Okay, so... I need... Before the drones get them... Let's turn that off, actually, before they do. Damn it, they got it. Okay, that's producing, but I don't have insufficient water now. Oh, damn it. The drones already stole them. Nuts.
Cable fault reported.
Actually, I have the evaporator. Let's try and push my luck a little bit. So I sometimes get lucky. Right, I'm now producing fuel.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Ugh. Rare metals. Let's fill up the transport a bit quicker.
Resources are low.
I know, I'm low on machine parts, but thank you for reminding me.
So
Right,
helpful.
the evaporator only needs metal. That's good to know. So let's shut down the extractor right now. If I can pull it off, let's turn off polymers for now as well, because we want all the water and power going to the fuel. Oh, I see you've run out of that as well. Okay, right, fair enough. When there's enough fuel there. Ooh, Okay, so I just need machine parts. Let's just do a whole thing of machine parts when the drones have finished fueling up.
So what happened? Did you push your resources too far?
I stretched myself too thin. Yeah. Like the dwarves, I dug too deep.
Okay.
Cable fault reported.
Ah, crap, that's all I need to hear. That's fine, it's back there, I don't care. Right. Okay, you've been built, that's good. Ooh, excellent. Right, there's a lot of metal there. That's exactly what I wanted to find. Brilliant.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Doo-doo-doo. Definitely pushing my luck here. Right, where is... Oh, there you are. What are you doing there? You're hiding from me. Get back here. Okay, what am I short of here? I think it's just machine parts, actually. Yeah, it is, actually, so everything else here can go. Right. Load everything. And bring it back here. See, it's that micromanagement of having to work everything out and make sure that you've got enough resources to do bits.
It can be quite frustrating if you forget to...
A little bit frustrating. In a fun sort of way.
In a challenging way.
Yeah,
rather than
challenging.
This is annoying.
Put a power feed round so when the when he comes back he can charge himself up. There we go.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Yep, might just be able to pull this off. If I can get enough fuel before this breaks down. Yeah, I might be able to do it, actually. I might just make it.
Anomaly analyzed.
Okay, what did we get? Lots of bits for the colony. Nothing overly interesting right now. Polymer factory refinery, no, I'm fine with that. Nothing interesting right now. Okay. Right. Some polymers around as well, actually. What I might do is go around nabbing all of the materials available in various areas whilst I'm waiting for the ship to come back, actually. So I might just get this refueled in time.
Sector scanned.
Ooh, what do we get?
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Right. He can load up a little bit more than the drones can carry.
Cable fault reported. Pipe leak reported.
Oh no. Oh shit, there's a dust... Oh, damn. That dust devil might be a problem. Ah, bollocks. Oh, it just completely trashed everything. Well, crap, guys. That's a game over, I think.
So back to easy mode next stream?
No, I'll do another one and try and get it going off stream, and then keep it going. What I might do is restart this same map.
Yeah.
With a new one, so that I've got bits of the last save.
So you can see the ghost of colonies past.
Yeah. Oh, it survived. It is. I think this is pretty much game over. Yeah. Ah, gutted. That dust devil completely screwed the whole plan. Ah, balls. Right, guys, it's
Milestone
nearly...
achieved. We have an oxygen shortage.
Yes, yes, I know,
We have a
shut up.
water shortage.
Yes, I know, shut up. Right. There we go, guys. I think now's a good time to do it. That dust devil completely screwed us over, and there's only 15 minutes until midnight anyway. Right, I'm going to call it quits there. Thanks to everybody who tuned in tonight. Thanks to Bullet Magnet for joining me on stream earlier, and of course Great Snowman and Aura and others
Sector
in
scan.
Twitch chat.
Select a sector to scan.
I will be back Thursday night, 9 PM to midnight GMT, 4 PM to 7 Eastern Standard Time for more looking at the mods and other mods that are available. I will see you then, guys. Remember, come and join us in Discord, www.sanitarium.fm/Discord. Take it easy, guys and girls. Have a good night, and I'm going to go and tear my hair out playing this. Take it easy. See you later, guys.